What's going on, buddy? I'm sure it's AKS for Thursday, March 29, 2026. Without further ado, let's go and start this game right now. Oh, before we do that, I forgot to check the special dates. Are there any special days on Google Doodles? I forgot to check. Still no. Alright. First you first, awesome. See those most until the lock. 3, 2, 1. There's one to take a backpack. Alright. You see a forge code. Uh, the shoelaces. We got 143 to 1,433. So, set number is 1, 4, 3, and another 3. 1,433. Also shows the same room as the shoelaces and that cabin. What's like a first read part of clue? Alright. You see another forge code, that's going to be the Morse code on the second room. Also shows the same room. If you know what the number is, you can use Morse code table. We got 3086, so 3086, so it's set the numbers. 3, you do like that, 8, and 6. So you get 9. This is the Morse code clue. This is the picture frame clue. This is the shoes clue. But that knife is used to cut the sides of the plus full room, so do that. But if you cut against the second chair in the third room, or the second right chair, you get a third creature part of clue. You got the odds from the evens. Alright. Let's see this Blitz's house cabinet. 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Alright. What about this safe? 3, 2, 1. No. Alright. You see a 3-inch code. It's a safe. Always gonna be a map house, so it's going to this safe later. Alright. You see collection of red clock in the fourth last room. The time is 6:08:24. So it says number 6, 8, 24. You get the wrench, take a wrench in the second room. Then we get the full last feature pull clue. Alright. All we see inside is Kevin's good blue team note. So inside it says 149 equals 1. And how do they use a Morse code table? So if you know what the numbers are, you can use the Morse code table. It also happens in a map problem like this one over here. But yeah, obviously this has to be him. But you see a 3-inch code. No Morse code picture frames. Boxes, I do know. Yeah, so if you know what the numbers are, you can use the Morse code table, like I said. We got 3, 2, 1, the countdown. So 321. We're going to set the numbers 3, 2, and 1. Double check to see we got it right. No, alright, so let's use the clocks. What we should be using, I think we can use any clock. Oh, we cannot use red. So black says 415. Let's see if it's 415 with the 41. So set numbers 4, 1, and 5. Alright, that's a black clock digits clue. You get the hammer that is used to make the lamps and vases. So I got 3 clues, I need 1 more, so we're not going to hit the vases, we're going to hit the lamps. So let's do that in all 4 rooms except the third room. But we're not going to hit all the lamps though. So what we're hitting for now, not for now. All you've been hitting is the two lamps in the second room and the first and fourth. So I've been hitting overall. Now we got 3 numbers off the safe. Let's have this answer policy. The first number is gonna be 210. The second number is gonna be 101. Yeah, the last number is 149. Alright, so 210 plus 101 plus 149. So you can calculate those results for the answers. You can put in this safe, which inside should be the second feature part of clues. So you see enter. So you saw this. According to Google, the answer problem is going to be 416. So 210 plus 101 plus 149 is 460. That's the problem. So I'm going to put the numbers 460. You get the second feature part of clue. Alright. So now you got 4 clues. Just the same as the green toolbox. Golly. But anyways, let me go 4 clues. Let's read. I found the edge drills. So the first one said, some are trying to hide, some are trying to cheat. Second one says, time will show you always will meet. Third one said, try as you might to guess my name. And the full last one said, I promise you'll know when you I do claim. Alright, so some try to hide, some try to cheat. Time will show we always will meet. Try as you might to guess my name. I promise you know when you I do claim. They always put commas for each clue for this one, not all of them. I'll let you guys guess the riddle on your own. If you still don't know what the answer is, you can still keep on watching. Alright, so according to ChatGPT, the answer riddle is death. So according to so some try to hide, some try to cheat. People try to avoid danger, prolong life, or escape fate, but no one can avoid death forever. Prolong. What does prolong mean? That means extended duration. Okay, what about fate? I've heard of it before, but what does fate mean? Uh, events. Okay. This didn't happen. Turn out. Okay. Tell show me also me. Given enough time, everyone eventually dies. Tries to invite to guess my name. You may fear and wonder about it or avoid saying it directly. Most people don't say that, but I don't have a problem saying that one. I promise you know when I do claim. When death claims someone, its identity is no longer a mystery. So that's why the answer is death. So I'm going to set the letters D, E, in like that, T, and H. You get the letter T. Alright, we can solve this picture puzzle. It's going to be clockwise and counterclockwise. Alright. What's that letter? I. Okay, guys, for the lastly feature days. So we get the letters T and I, which I think is simple for titanium, if I'm not mistaken. But these last letters are probably good. Give choice for the fourth letters, I thought it was T. Information technology, or the horror movie. Alright, anyways, we're gonna look for 3 hidden letters from all 4 rooms. So the first is letter M, hidden grass in the third room. Second and third letter I on the first, another I on the first lamp, and L on the square picture frame. Those 2 letters are the second room. That's what's elimination 2. Now we got all 5 letters. The letters are M, I, L, T, and I. So you can look up MILTI. But what is that? Basically, it's it's not infinite. It's finite basically, which means there's like not forever basically. If that's what's happening, remember T and I to last lecture page instead. Our calculation was limit. So corresponding letters L, I, M. It's line without the letter E. Another I and T. So the answer is limit. And the last letter spells it. I forgot to say that. We're going to set the letters L, I, M. Put the wrong arrow. Or click the wrong arrow. Another I and T. You get the key. Alright. When we get the key. Bam. We finally escaped the room right away. You guys want to watch me? You guys just gonna comment down below. And then, yeah, it's all for today, so I'll see you next time today for Kitchen Escape. Peace out.